Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some kind of big PlayStation kind of glitches and issues going on that kind of cost a lot of people a lot of time when it came to games and game crashes and all of that. And of course, it's a little bit worse because even some people in my Twitch community, as well as even one of my real life friends who doesn't really know that much about like YouTube or Twitch himself, even was complaining about this issue happening to him today with his PlayStation 5. So we've been seeing a lot of major issues with it, but as well, we've also seen a lot of kind of pretty much public outrage with a lot of people up on Twitter and other various forums, etc., because it's kind of a big issue going on with the PlayStation 5 itself. So we're going to talk about that, show some of the issues and all that kind of good stuff as well. Well, it's not really good stuff. You guys know what I mean. So just letting you guys know on that one's be the topic of this video. If any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, or just be subscribed for the PS5 giveaway as well. If you guys missed it earlier on today, we actually made a video talking about how the Sony actually is going to be restocking as well, some more PlayStation 5, so check that out if you guys want to on the channel. I'll leave a like if you guys enjoy. We have the Amazon links down below with the PS5s, the Twitter and Twitch stream, as well as the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Always linked down below. Let's go down to this actual video itself. So, as I mentioned, there's actually kind of a really big kind of PlayStation 5 glitch, error, or whatever you guys want to go and call it, going on right now. And this is specifically for the game Outriders. Now, I'm sure you guys may have heard it. I even did a review on it on my channel. But basically, Outriders is a brand new game that came out by Square Enix, came out on almost all the platforms, PC, PS5, etc. But as of recent, the PlayStation 5 has actually had a lot of, like specifically just for the PS5 issues and bugs affecting everyone playing the Outriders game. And as of today, with a brand new update that just came out for the for everything, all the systems, there is a lot of major game-breaking issues and essentially wiping out everyone's progress on the PlayStation 5. So as I mentioned, even some people up in my Twitch stream were having issues. Their entire characters are completely wiped, and as well as even real-life friends of mine had issues too. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of the reference on over here for article-wise, and as I mentioned, this is kind of bad. Overall, I don't think it necessarily affects up other games on the PlayStation, but as of right now, this is like the #1 kind of big AAA game in cycle right now because there's no other games coming out. So people having issues with it, especially on the PlayStation 5, not so good. So basically kind of starting this off here to kind of introduce all of this. So basically a lot of a lot of Outriders players are reporting the continuation of a worrying inventory wipe bug that in some cases has scrubbed over 100 hours of investment into the game. I also think this was also an issue when the game was in its beta. I think I even actually experienced it myself in the beta, but thankfully on full release, I have not had that issue. Basically, Outriders had a really big patch as of yesterday for PC, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5, and some players soon report their inventories were completely wiped. So in case you guys haven't played the game, or you guys are kind of just like randomly here for drama or game news or whatever, basically this game is kind of like a Division, Destiny type style, at least in terms of how you actually get the equipment. You basically want to keep on doing different missions, you kind of grind on out, think like Borderlands, etc. And you basically want to get the best role item you guys possibly can. So you basically want to keep on doing similar things to get really good stats for your gear. So that once again also makes everything even worse because there's people out there that are playing the same activity over and over again to try to get that very specific piece of gear, and well, basically now it's all gone. So if they spent 100 hours grinding this on out, they got something good and it's now gone. And I believe later on in the article it touches on it, but basically the actual devs are like, yeah, we can give you the same item, but the same roles, so like the stats on it may not be the same. So kind of not good. So basically a lot of players as well have been pretty distraught, complaining about it up on Twitter, Reddit, etc. And basically people have lost a lot of time grinding, especially for a grinding game. You don't want to lose all of your stuff. It's like the same thing of like a World of Warcraft account. You don't want to lose all those hours grinded because you have to re-grind it again. Like sometimes doing the grind for a second time for an item you already had, not as fun. Like thousands of other players today, first login after the patch, I was greeted by this on my level 50 gear, 94 hours in, Devastator, basically from someone from Reddit. Today I was going to be leveling my last piece of gear to level 50, and my friends were pretty much excited to be done with our builds, and now everything on his account is lost on the PlayStation 5. 94 hours lost, everything gone, it's a joke, naked at login, server even can't connect, and like, that just stings. Like, I'm not sure if you guys want to leave a comment down below if this has ever happened to you guys in a different game or whatever. I'd love to go read through it. But this is just bad news. It just stinks because this is also like the only major AAA game right now, kind of like still in the kind of launch cycle. So adios Outriders, people are just literally just leaving. They're like, yeah, I'm gone. Like I just don't want to do this again, which I can't really blame them. I mean, I really enjoyed Outriders, especially for me on PC. I've had no issues, but if this happened to me, I'd be very upset. Sneaky Petey, what kind of name is that? Is another affected player with over 30 years gaming, and he's never had that issue ever happen, not a single time. Man, that would just stink, dude. And also a lot of people basically are just saying they're just done until they actually go get all their stuff back, which I really can't blame them, honestly. Like, I'm done with this. I was playing expeditions with randoms and I spawned completely naked and then the game crashed and I restarted and now here I am. Like, dude, I would feel so bad, especially after spending so much money on the game itself. And this is what it kind of turns into. Like, I would just be disappointed when it comes to all of this. And also just basically just see all these characters, they just have no stats, like pretty much everywhere, man. Like, even here's a video on too as well, where the guy basically showcased up all the stuff, and it kind of shows that so many people are being affected on this, specifically just on the PS5 too, which also kind of stinks because, you know, as mainly a Sony and PlayStation 5 kind of gamer, at least up on YouTube, like, I want you guys to get good games. I want you guys to be able to go and not have any issues. I don't want you guys to be playing games with bugs. Now, as I mentioned, though, I do think the devs are trying their best to fix the issues, and it's kind of funny too as well, because Outriders, it's mostly a pretty fun game. Like, I've enjoyed my experience. But I feel like ever since launch, there's been issues nonstop. There's been lots of server issues, servers going on like on and off, some performance issues, some micro stuttering issues, and also now with this major, pretty much, I would say this is game breaking. I guess not necessarily fully. Well, I guess I would probably say game breaking. Like, if this happened to me, I'd never play the game ever again, unless it was actually fully fixed. So it's just kind of sad to see this, that all their hard work is just now gone. Like, it's literally just gone. But overall, I mean, I have enjoyed Outriders, but as I mentioned, I probably wouldn't really like it if this was going on for me. But we've been seeing lots of people, many people have been complaining up on Reddit, up on Twitter, and everything. Like, everything. And even now, we're kind of seeing that Square Enix, they are even having issues trying to fix it. They are basically saying that they wanted to work on the restorations for players who are affected by these inventory wipes. And in the patch notes, the developers even said last night, fix the multiplayer crash that can result in clients, players having their inventory wiped. But once again, clearly people are still having that issue, so it probably didn't 100% fully fix it. They also did go and say they did apologize, which I do really respect. Like, I do like it whenever developers are very, like, honest. They're open on Twitter, open on updates, or kind of claim up to their mistakes. So I'll give a major thumbs up for them on that for sure. But even then, still, like, if I was the gamer, this would just be upsetting unless I could actually get all my stuff back. We are aware and deeply sorry that some users are continuing to encounter an inventory wipe. We're doing everything we can to resolve the issue, both server and game side. Our plan is still to work on a restoration for all the affected accounts, which if they can somehow pull it on off, that's a major thumbs up for me. But once again, still kind of what we're seeing is it's maybe really hard for them to actually go and do that. But it's this restoration plan that's added further stress to players who have invested so much time into their character builds. Basically, the players, particularly those who have reached Outriders endgame, are spending a lot of time and effort trying to obtain items with god rolls. Kind of how I said similar for maybe like Borderlands or Destiny 2, if you guys ever played those. That will push the character's build to optimal heights. In Outriders, weapons and armor drop with random mods of varying quality, and the random stat categories like bonus firepower, long range damage, etc. Basically, like, you just want to get the really good stat that fits your specific build for your character. And as I mentioned, well, basically people are not getting the good stuff. Basically right now they say people can fly. The developers for Outriders has said its restorative plan means restored items may not have the exact same stats as the lost items. This statement has terrified players who have put time and effort into the god roll grind. Like, I'm thankfully, like, I had no issues, but my heart goes out for people that did have issues in general, especially because it is more of a PS5 specific one. So it kind of, like, gives me a little bit more extra love towards all of you guys, because that might be a lot of you guys in my community who are either still trying to get your consoles or more so were affected by this as well. It's a difficult situation for the game, its developers and the players who are now terrified of losing their carefully crafted items. Square Enix said it hopes to run the restoration event in the coming week, and it should be addressed all the affected accounts in one go. So I'm not really sure exactly what they're going to do, because they more so say event. Maybe they might just have like a higher chance for people affected, maybe have better rolls, maybe a chance to have better gear rolls, etc., which would actually maybe be kind of fun to kind of incentivize people to want to play again. But overall, that would definitely demoralize me, at least a little bit. But I do have to give credit where credit's due. It is really nice seeing all these developers more so putting the time and effort into making sure that these games actually do well, that basically they can fix up the issues the best of their ability, and also at least they are being honest and open about it and apologizing for it. So if anything, for me as a person, that does give me much respect towards the developers. Now, granted, I'd rather the issue not have ever happened. I think most people would, but I do always have to give some like a nice little pat in the back for developers who are trying their best out there to help all the affected players and affected people in general. So kind of a big issue with the PlayStation 5 specifically. So kind of not the best news to kind of wind down the day, but at least we did have that really good news earlier on today. If you guys want to check out that video on how the PlayStation 5, that Sony may be actually doing some PS Direct stuff and some newer stock coming on. So if you guys want to check it out, you guys want to. If any of you guys are brand new, leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and definitely leave a comment down with your thoughts below if it happened to you. Like I said, some of my real life friends even got affected by this, so it kind of stinks. So leave a comment down below your thoughts if you guys think it's good, bad, ugly, or whatever. We guys have the PS5 giveaway going on, so make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. I'll also have the Amazon links down below, the Twitter and Twitch stream if you guys want to follow and hang on out. And of course, the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. And Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys up on the next one, and hope you guys all have a good rest of your nights.